in team fights, cause a bit of chaos, and he's really that space maker. Try and give King a bit of room to farm and get towards late game. And here we go, game 2. Deciding series down in this lower bracket. Who goes through to play against the VP? And who gets sent home and eliminated? Everyone smoked up, wandering across the map. Up at top, what is it? Shadow Demon Magnus with the techies wandering into their own triangle. A wraparound from Klim Sani4. Oh, this could get juicy. Smoke breaks on the sky. High ground ward. Techies. Does he know?
I think he saw him. I think he saw Skyrat Mage from the hill. Cloud9. One thing I noticed is a lot of players are buying some like casual circlets. On Chen, it's fine. He is Universal Hero, but Skyrat Mage, not your traditional circlet buyer. Doesn't upgrade it to neither Bracer nor Null Talisman, which is a pretty shitty item. So just like stats. Okay, there he is.
The high ground ward.
Oh,
tries to
no.
blast off to low ground, but doesn't make it. Oh, give it. Yeah,
they want to
the
give it to
slog.
him.
Oh, free stacks. Wait, he doesn't get it.
He got it. No, he didn't get it.
He didn't get it.
Okay.
Shiro Jr. thought he was doing him a favor killing him, but there must have been a half-second period there. You don't need to get the last hit, right? Just need to have the...
No. You need to be in vicinity. The AoE is pretty small.
Must have been very close. Well, sad for Mankushi. No instant perma agi stack, but still a kill and first blood for Klim Sani4. Give them a mild advantage in this early laning stage. So respect on that Chen. Up top, going to be guarding the Slark once again. And down bottom, Techies with the Void. So it's a Shadow Demon Magnus lane, huh? Techies, pos 5. Trying to do a bit of damage back into the Scarth Mage and trade hits with him. And already Mankushi trying to play aggressively with a Chen forward into the Magnus. And Shadow Demon, but Blood Grenade on him. Mankushi fairy fires up and stays alive. A lot of damage came his way.
Respect is fighting. Oof, needed 2 extra hits with Magic Stick. Will block the big camp, and his pool is now open, so he can take one of these small creeps once he gets level 2. The healing one. Heal plus Divine Favor later on. The problem is the Respect plays Chen slightly different than other Chens that I've seen. He starts with Penitence. Divine Favor level 1 seems like just 1 value point in it. Seems really good.
Yeah, it seems like enough. So what's the reason here for Shadow Demon laning top with Magnus instead of the Techies?
Well, Slark cannot dispel Shadow Poison. It's been like that for a while. Maybe he can put more pressure. Other than Techies in bottom lane, Techies. Maybe they want to get some kills as well. Maybe they want to have like stronger lane in the bottom, because Shadow Demon Faceless Void sounds pretty bad, but once they hit level 2, time dilation, blast off, they could kill Sky potentially.
So yeah, that bottom lane can actually get a little more done. And I guess top you'll have like disruption into Skewer potentially. There's some nifty plays you can make up there. Yeah, probably just balances out the lane a little nicer than having all your eggs in a Techies Magnus matchup lineup. Chira Jr. 12-1, Pango 13-0. Pretty even in that mid lane as both of them get to their bottles and their water runes. And Mankushi Slark looking decent with a fair few denies, and the wave right in front of his tier 1. Exactly where the Slark wants to be. Guarded by the Chen with a little healing creep. Mankushi free farming.
Has extra regeneration from that flag bearer creep, extra regen from the tower, heal amplification from the creep, and also that heal. It's quite a lot of heal. 60 mana for 100 HP restored.
And down at bottom, King getting his last hit game going. Wave has pushed towards Dire tier 1 though. So a long lane to chase and a bit of space for the Scarth Mage to go and body block the small camp, it looked like. Is playing under Radiant Vision. I'm not going to sentry up the camp either. It returns back to continue harassing into them. And what's the build on this Night Stalker nowadays then?
Well, you could go greedy. I think you can also build into Mage Slayer on Night Stalker. Feels really good, but you can go for like the Harpoon build. I think he doesn't necessarily need to build it straight away. BKB in this game doesn't sound that great. I'll hold that thought.
Monkushi pops a magic stick there to allow him to keep on fighting. Nearly brings the Magnus to his knees. Shadow Poison, 2 stacks up. Not enough to kill him there. And oh, wow, the Chen just stays around with his Harpy, zapping the Magnus down, who showed himself through the tree line for a second.
Yeah, to go back to Night Stalker, he can build into pretty much anything. BKB, not a huge value in this game. You are playing into Magnus, Shadow Demon, Faceless Void, so multiple abilities that go through it. Oh, bottom lane, another silence.
Good blast off, though. Techies have saved the day, and now the turnaround play, like you said, with the time dilation and the Techies there. Not only do they survive, but they get a turnaround kill and maybe a bonus one on Sweden Strong. 100 HP down to 50. The Techies with 3 branches doing quite a lot of damage from long range.
Great blast off from Techies on both of them. The amount of silence that they have, Ancient Seal, 3 seconds. Night Stalker during daytime, also 3 seconds, so 6 duration of silence seconds. That's going to be pretty massive. Yeah, and there it is. There's your answer. He does have Mage Slayer on Night Stalker. Because Night Stalker needs mana. Like, the one way to replenish your mana is Echo Saber. You can pick up the Shard. Uh-oh.
Oh dear, Sweden Strong. Blown up. Techies with another takedown there. This high ground vision has given them so much information about where Sweden Strong has been playing. Yeah, some decent action in both these side lanes. The safe laners, the ones coming out pretty heavily victorious. Slark and Faceless Void doing very well for themselves. And we've kind of ignored that middle lane, right? Now, TP in from Sweden Strong will come in here. A level 5 Pango getting slowed, concussed, caught out with a Flame Guard damage over time. Chira Jr. will slice him with a slight banish. Not going to accomplish too much, I don't think, here. Yeah, TP out from Chira Jr. Gets him back to Fountain safely. And then can return with a Remnant before that 6-minute rune spawns.
Yeah, that was nice gank. It also leaves some solo XP for Night Stalker in the bottom. They are denying a lot, but yeah, Night Stalker, not the easiest target to kill, especially with double Bracer. Respect, getting the career killed. Wanted to make a full wraparound. Classic move from Chen.
The twin gate gank at 6 minutes, yeah. Like, it really is just algorithmic, right on time. Might be able to pressure the tier 1 if he sticks around.
Playing with the catapult, they might need to bring numbers.
Top lane, a dive from Chira Jr. Sees Rue is very low on mana. Thinks about the option onto the Magnus now instead. He's playing as like an aggressive support here, guarding his Slark, pressing forward. No,
look
no
at the
actual
bottom
kill
lane.
threat though, and bottom lane the Faceless Void away from
Tower's
the Night
gone.
Stalker. Yeah, oh god, you're right. They need to glyph this up, but even if they TP a hero down here like Pango or
They
Mag,
can't,
it's-
because Chira Jr. was making a rotation. The only one who could TP was Raze, but he already TP'd to the mid lane after dying, so they couldn't defend this tower. Very nice move from Klimich.
And Chira Jr. is still up here. 7 minutes about to hit. 3 seconds until the Wisdom Rune comes. Shadow Demon, oh, the slight. He tried the little tech there, right? With the slight to try and grab it off the ancient bounces, but not quite timed.
Needs something, because if you're just standing there against Shadow Demon, you'll get disrupted and you will not pick it up.
Yeah, not a chance. Well, I like this from a Raze. Well, maybe not the death here. He's fine, he's fine. No, but I like this Diffuser Blade Rush. It's something we talked about yesterday, right?
If you're not having that good of a game, I think you need to skip your mana boots, play off like runes, replenish mana with the bottle, and go for Diffuser Blade straight.
Just skip boots entirely. Hit that item time and go for tempo. With this bottom tier 1 dropping, Night Stalker has a lot of freedom to play forward. It gives Chen the opportunity to play in the bottom jungle, but a Pango rotation with the techies here, going to cancel out his TP. Stop Respect from messing around too much, and the Rolling Thunder securing the kill with a Courier Sniper as well.
Meanwhile, on the mid lane, Chira Jr. and Sweden Strong playing together. These two heroes are very good when paired up. Sometimes you need that extra silence, and Sweden Strong, same build as he did in the first game. Maxing out Ancient Seal. Oof, it's gonna be a huge problem. You're playing into Night Stalker, Crippling Fear, this silence, and also fighting during the nighttime. You have Slark and Night Stalker. I don't think you can ask for better heroes. So Vision game is off the charts.
That's going to be so difficult if you're trying to play from Fog. The Techies, Shadow Demon, even the Magnus to a large extent want to be having that element of surprise. A Night Stalker and Sky, now the pairing. Running through the jungle looking for the Faceless Void. King has evacuated here though and backs up into that safer jungle. This map starts to look pretty... Yeah, look at Munkushi.
Doesn't want them to... Yeah, he doesn't want them to stack. Ooh, King, deep in, wanted to use Chrono.
And he's pinging some vision. Wait, how many... There's 3 bounty runes up there.
This is the place where there's a lot of bounty. If your mid laner is doing well, he doesn't need to pick it up. It will be a lot of them.
I mean, no one's been in that jungle for quite some time.
Slark checking where Observer Ward is.
Speedy rune of haste.
He's gonna know.
Doesn't find it.
Oh, did he think it was up on that little cliff top?
Yeah, he might pounce even. He doesn't know where it is. Oh, the silence. Goodbye, Void.
No chance of saving him either. And look at like Shira Jr. knowing that Void dead, no Chrono means I can just dive tier 1. If there's a support here, they're probably going to die to me. Gets a Courier Sniper now. He's looking at the Pango. The Sticky Bomb misses. Still trying to connect through that bottom jungle back into mid.
This would be a big rune if Erase managed to pick it up. Illusion sounds, you know, not as good, but the spell mechanic is nice.
Yeah.
Against Sky, against Ember Spirit. Searing Chains.
They've got so many roots and silences and stuff. Yeah, you're right. It's pretty nutty.
Been denied.
And Diffuser Blade nearly here for the Pango. Dying to get that first item up.
And look at this, Gary. Chen about to be level 10 again. Needs this creep camp and will be level 6. So Hand of God available. Going for Vlad's one more time, which opens up Baroche, gives him enough mana, push power.
Please tell me Shadow Demon just had boots delivered. He did, thank God. I was looking at him, I was like, he doesn't have boots. The courier's coming to him, he's got 1,000 net worth. I haven't seen a POS 4, right? He was in the off lane with a Magnus. Oh, hang on. Erase. Rolling. Hurricane to the low ground, dodging the blast off. The
nice
roll's
play.
good, connecting onto 2, bouncing twice into the Chen and the Ember, but they don't have the follow through. Tower's still dying to the catapult wave here. Glyph will buy a bit of time, allow the Magnus to arrive. Try and play towards that disruption onto the Ember Spirit, but he's so slippery you can't catch him. Sky skirting around the edges, and now in comes the crippling fear. The silence, and the Hunter in the Night has arrived to claim his prize. And down goes the Magnus. The tower crumbles too. And this game is falling apart for Yellow Submarine. Slark is coming in. Munkushi munches on the techies. 2 kills with no answer. No recourse for Yellow Submarine. They are just waiting for King to be ready again.
They don't have enough damage. They need this Diffusal Blade to be ready on Pango. That's pretty much their damage. Magnus, what does he have? 2-3-2 build, level 8, so missing a point. Could have used RP if he found the right opportunity to do so.
I just feels like we've got 2 teams playing on very different... Oh, yeah. Sorry. The bubbles.
Bubbles. Yeah, I saw 4 of them. I'm like, but I saw that there's still a couple of neutral items missing. This item is just busted. Chen with bubble. Vladimir's offering going into mech next. Pops Hand of God. Resets his bubble.
I didn't realize the passive is called Bubbled Up. Bubbled Up.
Sounds like some Pokemon.
Yeah. Squirtle uses Bubble Up. It's super effective. Great.
I think Bubble needs to be 75 HP barrier, and it needs to avoid like 3 HP region. Oh god, King again.
Yeah, that's painful for Yellow Submarine. He's died twice now in the jungle. No chronos used. And it's just a couple of heroes, right? 2 heroes from Dire's show. They get the kill, and they ping back into mid lane, playing into the Chen and the Slark. Pango has swashed in towards Respect. Let's see if they can roll on him. He's got the raindrops, the bubble, a bit of heal, and tankiness. Does finally die, but now the follow-through from Klim Sani4 kill the techies off. Munkushi can start shredding the Magnus, but a good disruption to buy a bit of time. Gets the mag, a bit of distance with that skewer away. Now King with the Faceless Void. Time dilation misses, I think. Yeah, didn't even clip on the Ember Spirit, just out of range, so no chase available.
King is trying to get some farm. Does have Empower, so that at least that's good, which is maxed out, so he can start farming some stacks. Erase might need to help him out a bit. Yeah, one more bubble has been found. So, bubbly Dota.
Incredible.
It's the sprinkling.
Incredible.
It's the German water.
Oh no. Sprudelwasser. Genau,
Do you
genau.
like it?
So I think it's honestly a difficult one for me. It's in the same category as pineapple on pizza. The majority of the time I dislike it. I don't hate it, but sometimes I'm really in the mood for it. Like I would kill a pineapple ham pizza, right? Like a Hawaiian pizza right now, or I would really kill a bottle of sparkling water. But that's like once a year kind of thing, you know? It's like a weird cravings kind of deal.
Yeah,
Otherwise, I'm like, nah,
I see you get this feeling to kill people for food. Yeah, we better give you some food, give you some sparkling water.
I get hangry, you know?
Me as well. It's actually real. I'm not even kidding. If
Like
I say something rude to you, maybe I'm just hungry. It's not me.
Yeah. Yeah, like, very often my girlfriend's like, have you eaten? Or have you drunk water today? And I'm like, yeah, that's why I'm real pissed off. I haven't had a glass of water this morning. I'm not eating my breakfast. No, metabolisms. They're funny things. Yellow Submarine, they are smoked, and they are looking for something. They are behind by 8k, down by 5 kills. They've not really found... I've not found any pressure on this Slark. Mankushi's had a free game, and they need to get the Void off the ground, in the air, and flying, soaring, with his net worth as high as possible. Backing him up with 3 behind him. No one here from the Dire team to meet, though. No targets to find. And Klim Sani4 going to go for a smoke.
Backstab.
Oh boy.
This is the fight during nighttime, and it's gonna be night for another 4.5 minutes. They do have Observer Ward, so Cloud is scouted.
Yeah, loses a bit of HP. Good save through the Mystic Flare. King going into the back lines and looking for a Chrono. Oh, Night Stalker running away, and an RP catching the Slark, skewing him up to the high ground, onto the mines. Mankushi has a pounce ready now to jump back down. Nobody's died yet, and the Hand of God going to keep the Slark alive for now. They do move forward, though, with King and Erase trying to catch up to Mankushi. Sweden
Another
strong,
silence.
turning it back. Mankushi's still alive, turns and kills, pounces and slays.
No
the
way.
Void. Mankushi's still alive! Okay, I don't know. An ultra kill by Chira Jr. Team wiping Yellow Submarine. That is just devastating. Your morale is on the
You were
floor.
just fighting underneath the vision. You place down Observer Ward. You see them coming. But Night Stalker is super tanky. Double Bracer, Mage Slayer. He runs away. They invest everything to kill Slark. King was thinking about dropping the Chrono on top of him, but you're focused everything onto Slark. And this sustained coming out from Chen, Hand of God, Vlad, and Chora Jr. He's not focused at all. He can do whatever he wants in the fight, and these silencers are destroying them. They don't have anything to dispel it off with. Oh no, another one.
Yeah, at this point, very, very rough. Just hands on your forehead, head in hands, whatever you want to call it. I'd be super, super down and glum if I was Yellow Submarine in this kind of match. So what was it on the Faceless Void? Just Ancient Seals and Crippling Fear, stopping his Chronos and all that?
Yeah, constantly. Just like some kind of a silence root mechanic, so he can't get anything off. And they're not done. They're hunting them down during this nighttime.
Skewer. Does
No
drag
RP.
Mankushi. No RP, no damage. And Mankushi with his ultimate heals back up. A godlike Ember Spirit also untouched. As Chira Jr. shreds another.
Also, their damage inside Chrono is non-existent. It's not there. Like, these are melee heroes. Shadow Demon, he doesn't pump in any damage. Maybe one swashbuckle, some blast off after Chrono ends, but that's about it. And they're way too tanky. Chen, once he picks up mech, he's also going to be going for, you know, pipe later down the line if the game drags on. But this is 14,000 net worth lead, 17 minutes into the game. They didn't even kill Roshan yet, so they can always go for Rosh, play with Aegis on Slark.
I think we've had some close games and close series through this qualifier, but this series, this game,
Fastest one.
absolutely out of control. You know, it really is. Klim Sani4 have turned up to play. They're switched on. They're ready. They had their 4 pubs warm-up games in the morning. Yellow Submarine just not in the groove right now. Getting picked apart. And down at bottom, they're going to find the techies. Shadow Demon died earlier on. Techie's going to follow him 6 feet under. And Cloud with a double kill on this Night Stalker.
They have a couple of fights like this left in the tank. 2, maybe 3. We've seen them call some like GG mid-team fight. I believe it was them. The problem with the Faceless Void is you have silence of your own, Mask of Madness, and then like you need something to dispel it off with. By the spell, I mean these long duration silences from enemies.
And how long's that? Oh god, Techies, poor little guy. What are their names again? Squee, Spleen, and Spoon?
Yeah.
All 3 of them dead. So yeah, well, let's do the maths. 6 seconds silence from Mom. Ancient Seal is like 6 seconds as well, right? Yeah. 12. And then Crippling Fear is what, 4 or 5?
6.
6 as well? Oh my god!
6 nighttime. 6 from Mom, 6 from Dad, and 6 from Night Stalker.
They do get a pick on the Chen though. Finally. I think that was Magnus's Blink debut. Bought it 30 seconds ago. Get some use out of it with a nice skewer play. So Respect is gone for 30 seconds. Now, I don't know, breathing room. They can have one breath allowed for Yellow Submarine before they have to go underwater again.
It's time to take Roche. We haven't seen Chrono being used for 20 minutes.
You're right, we haven't, have we? Not a single one. Yeah, King has had a tough time. But here is the 5-man smoke into smoke. Shira Jr. First point of
the
contact.
Ember shield rune as well for a couple of seconds.
God. Array's already half HP and the Crippling Fear comes in straight towards the Shadow Demon. Magnus with a skewer, but still silenced up. Can't RP or do anything. Rue is dead. Array's was saved with the disruption
Another
there,
silence.
but now the Faceless Void, the backstab from Shira Jr. straight into beeline onto King and a triple kill. As Ember Spirit cleans up, Pango TP's home, so does the Techies, but this opens up Roshan and Klim Sani4 with another clear victory in this team fight.
And that's GG. The NNs are dropped in the chat. And yeah, they have no business left in this game. I mean, they understood. They couldn't even cast their abilities. Magnus tries to skewer in, gets silence, like he's skewering through the silence, then another layer of silence comes through. They know that this one's over. 21-minute game, Klim Sani4. You did say that you liked their draft. They picked 4 out of 5 same heroes.